Put your hands together for Serena Palmer.
Yeah!
Thanks for having me. The Roxy is beautiful this time of year, and so am I. I hooked up with a guy last night, and I don't know his name, which makes me kind of disappointed. But I do know his rap name, which makes me even more disappointed. But I'm not gonna do a bunch of like white rapper jokes. It's been done before by me. And I'm not gonna have sex with that guy again because he's been done before by me. And besides, I have a crush right now, someone else. I love having a crush. My whole life gets derailed. I spiral. I literally have carpal tunnel from liking everything he posts. And my Zoloft dose. My friends are calling me Sertralina. And I had to get bladder surgery. That's not related to the crush thing. That's about it. I'm gonna sit down for this part. I was born with something called female epispadias, which I think is a, thank you, oh my God. I just think it'd be a beautiful name for a baby girl. And basically what it is like, there's a developmental issue with the urethra, which would also be a beautiful name for a baby girl. Urethra Franklin. That's actually what that guy's rap name was. Funny, everything connects. But yeah, it's like 1 in 500,000 females are born with female epispadias, so I'm not like other girls who do that. But Lynn has it apparently too. What are the odds? It's funny though, because 1 in 500,000 is also the amount of times that a man makes me come during sex. I get it, I don't know where my clit is either. Like, it's my business. What goes on down there? Danger zone. But I just think it shouldn't be that hard to make me come because I literally have an extra hole too. I have a stoma on my abdomen, which I think would be a beautiful name for twins. And I urinate using catheters, which would also be a beautiful name for twins. But yeah, my stoma, it's like a red circle hole. It's like a little smaller than a dime. And I call it my third eye. Come on, guys. Let's loosen up here. And so I use it to urinate. It's basically a channel that goes from my abdomen into my bladder. So I empty my bladder using these plastic catheters. So it's a cool little DIY situation that after like 15 surgeries, I have like a better quality of life and stuff. Thanks. Is someone lube? Yeah, DIY situation, 15 surgeries. My third eye. And I can pee standing up, which is a cool party trick. Lynn is my mom and my biggest supporter. And I'm not going to show you it right now. I don't show everyone my stoma, just people that I'm like intimate with or anybody who's still at the bar at close. But it's cool. So back to that crush that I have. If you remember earlier in the set, I was talking about the crush that I had just moments ago. And he's like an older man. I like older men because I feel like I relate to them more. Not because of maturity, just because they're also like in constant physical pain. They're like, I can't see, I need my readers, and I'm charmed. Plus, I feel like older folks, they're just kind of also on the outskirts of society. You know, I have a disability, and they don't know who like the pop stars are. So he'll be like, I don't know who Tate McRae is, and I'm like, it's okay, babe. Like, you don't have to know every single person I think about while we're having sex. But yeah, dating is kind of weird and hard. I think it's hard for everyone though. I hate first dates. Anybody else? Does anyone want a first date? Woo! Nice. How's it going?
Amazing.
Hell yeah. I hate first dates. I don't know. I think when you're like first meeting someone and it's like your first conversation and someone says some dumb shit like, what's your favorite color? You know, it just annoys me. I just feel like there are better questions to ask during sex. Like, why are you crying? Or what hole is that? There you go. Sex is fun. Yeah. Even though I have a lot of trauma, I kind of like to make it quirky and humorous. So I have to do these bladder irrigations twice a day, where I basically use saline and like rinse out my bladder. So it's like an everything shower for my bladder. Right. And like, I like to do this bit when I'm hooking up with someone where I'll like, after sex, I'll go irrigate and then I'll come back and be like, why didn't you tell me there was something in my bladder that whole time? It's embarrassing. You know, and they laugh like 30% of the time. But a lot of the people I hook up with are like rappers or like old men, so if they don't have distilled water, I'll just use whatever's on hand, like Hennessy, 501. Whatever works, just to get up in there. I have a lot of pain, like I said earlier in the set. I don't know if you remember, but early in the set, a couple months ago. And so I've been doing pelvic floor PT for that, which it can look like a lot of different things, but for me, I basically just get fingered. Go in there, bring it down, and basically like, so like if you tore your meniscus, thanks. You would go in once a week and like they would finger your meniscus. I admittedly don't know what a meniscus is, but I do think it'd be a beautiful name for a non-binary. Yeah, thanks for listening. I just want to say like, disability affects my life a lot, but it doesn't define me, you know? The only thing that defines me is how funny I am and how loud you applaud when I leave the stage. Thank you.